This is 5-6, interpreting graphs. We have a graph with two lines on it. They are indicated by line A and line B, noticing from them that A has a positive slope and B has a negative slope. On A, so it says look at A, what is the value of x when of y when x equals 2? So I'm going to go over to x equals 2. I'm going to come up and I'm going to count, and then y is 7. On A, what is the value of x when y equals 6? I need to go to y equals 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 on y, and this is where y equals 6, and that point is 0, 6, so the x is 0. On A, what is the value of y when x equals -8? I go to the -8. I go to y. I go up. That point is -8, 2. So y equals 2. Now the next part is going to be a little bit difficult. I can read the questions, and so I'm going to have a sheet of paper and I'm going to write them here. So let's do it this way. So if I want the slope of A, okay, I'm going to go from dot to dot. It's 1 up, 2 right, 1 up, 2 right, so the slope is 1/2. What is the y-intercept of line A? Y-intercept of line A. And the y-intercept of line A is, remember, where A crosses the y-axis, and that was at 0, 6. What is the equation of line A? Equation of line A. So y equals mx plus b. My slope is 1/2. I found it in the first question. And my intercept is 6. So it would be y equals 1/2 x plus 6. Now we're going to transfer to B. And it says, on B, what is the value when x equals 1? On B, x equals 1. So on B, I go to x equals 1. What is the value of y when x equals 1? And x equals 1, and it's right here, and that would be negative y equals -3. So I went to 1, I went down to the line B, and that's at -3. And then it says on B, what is the value of on B given x equals -3, what's y? And so I go to -3, and I go to B, and I hit that dot, which is at 5. What is the slope of B? From dot to dot, I go 2 down, 1 right, 2 down, 1 right, which is -2 over 1, which is simplified to -2. That's my slope, and slope is always with an M. My y-intercept B is, and I go on the y-axis, and it's at -1. And then it says equation of B. So y equals mx plus b, where my slope is -2. I'd found my slope up here. And my intercept is -1, so that is my equation for the line B. The next question says, if 4y is a solution to the equation, what is the value of y? So it basically says, this is my x, what is y? So I go 3 times 4 plus y, 2y, equals 4. 12 plus 2y equals 4. Subtract 12 from both sides. 2y equals -8. Y equals -4, because I divide both sides by 2. Graph 3x plus 2y equals 8. Going to do it 2 different ways. Remember that the slope in standard form is opposite of a over b, and well, this is a, this is b, and this is c. And so the opposite of a is -3 over b, which is 2. That's my slope. Then what I do is I plug in a 0 for x, which basically covers that up, because 3 times 0 is 0. And when I plug in a 0 for x, 2y equals 8, so y equals 4. As long as I have a point and a slope, I can create a line. So my y-intercept is 0, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. And this goes down 3, 1, 2, 3, oh, right 2. 1, 2, 3, right 2, 1, 2, 3, left 2, 1, 2, 3, left 2. Okay? If you want to do it a different way, so here's the other way to do that, is I have 3x plus 2y equals 8. Subtract 3x from both sides. 2y equals 8 minus 3x. Divide everything by 2. Y equals 8 over 2. 2 divided by 2. -3 over 2. Simplify. Y equals 4 minus 3 halves x. I put my first point at the y-intercept, which is 4, which is that dot, and I travel by -3 over 2. X equals 7, -7, Vux, because x equals, that's what that x is for in Vux. That means it's a vertical line at x equals -7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and it's a vertical line. Determine the value of r so that the line through the given point has the indicated slope. So I have m equals y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. -2/3 is my slope. 6 minus -6 over r minus 5. Keep, change, flip. -2/3 equals 12 times r minus 5. To get rid of a denominator, you multiply both sides by the denominator, which causes that to factor out. Then you multiply this both sides by the denominator, which causes that to factor out. So you have a negative 2 times r minus 5 equals a 12 times 3. I'm going to come up over here, and I'm going to rewrite it because I need more room. So I get negative 2r plus 10 equals 36. Subtract 10. Negative 2r equals 26. Divide by negative 2. R equals negative 13. And that is interpreting graphs.